Hey, guys, Wickery Cliffs is officially back in the game, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about it. Now, I did kind of briefly look at the update and everything that it had to offer, but I was overwhelmed by everything. I wasn't expecting this update so
late.
I mean, it's not as late, but it's still like considered late for me because when I initially joined on, I was trading. So I didn't know the update was even out yet. Like I was like, one person was basically trying to trade off their alter ego shoes. And I was like, wait, what are those shoes? I even went into the shop because I'm like, I've never heard of that name. I've never heard of those shoes before. So that should have been my first giveaway, like dead giveaway, that there was a new update in the game, until I went ahead to travel to a different realm and I saw the new arrival screen, which I was like, oh my goodness. And then Wickery Cliffs, I was just like, wow. Okay, so I do want to talk about all the positives and things that I was excited about. So obviously with Wickery Cliffs coming back, Black Manor came back as well, the whole ghost hunting thing, some new items in the candy shop. We have like some new boots, the alter ego boots, which look really cool. We didn't get like a whole set or anything, but we did get just the shoes, which look nice. And then we got a few candy items, we got a few masks and stuff like that. And we also got like some princess hats, just a bunch of like randy candy items. And then we also got to look at the Whimsy Witch sleeves, which there's no description for them. It just basically is just NA. There's no price for them. So obviously you earn them somehow. I'm still trying to figure that out. Editing Winkle here. I don't know if I said this or not, but I'm gonna say it again. To get the Whimsy Witch sleeves, you have to complete the maze, which you would get a badge, which I don't think I'm going to complete the maze on my own. I may need to watch a video whenever that comes out. Then we had the new candy bag, which I was kind of hoping it would be free. I don't know if the previous candy bags were free. I feel like 2018, 2019 candy bags were free and now they want you to buy them. So it's worth 12k candies and I'm just like, I'm not here for it. Personally, I'm not here for it. Then we got Black Manor, which introduced back the ghost hunting mechanic, which I never really actually got to play much before I went on hiatus for this game. So yes, I know how it works and how it functions. Like I'm not completely in the dark, but I never really utilized it to its fullest ability. So with the ghost hunting back in the game, obviously you have big ghosts, small ghosts, medium ghosts, and obviously the bigger the ghost, the more candies you get. And it's obviously better to play in a public server because you get way more candies when you're working with a bunch of other people, which is really cool. I love that mechanic. It's just a fun little gaming thing as well. So my guess was correct, basically that Barbie was going to implement the Wickery Cliffs realm and also keep the Falling Leaves realm as well. So you have two alternatives to farm, which I love that. I love that there's an option to choose which one you want to do. Maybe sometimes you don't want to do trick-or-treating, which I'll get into that. Well, sometimes you won't want to do trick-or-treating or the Blackwood Manor, so it's nice to have an option to go and do the card game or the bakery in Falling Leaves. It's just a nice switch up from what we usually have. Then we also brought back the trick-or-treating, which I feel like was my personal favorite. Now, I know that there's a way to collect all the candies more efficiently when the candies are being violently thrown at you, which I miss. And it's better to just have no heels or shoes on, just like your basic avatar blocky feet. It's better to pick up candies that way, apparently. I didn't care. I was just like, you know what? That's cool. And I don't know. I only encountered like 2 houses in this clip that didn't give me candy. One was just like a blank, so I don't know if Barbie forgot to put in a PNG or I'm not exactly sure. The other one was the 2 doll twins that would chase you around, which I was just like, I was fully prepared. So that's why I didn't want to get too close to the door. It doesn't seem like all of the previous monsters we've had in previous Wickery Cliffs have returned, or I don't know if Barbie hasn't put the code in for them yet. I'm not exactly sure what the situation is. Maybe that's just me. But also we got a new badge for I think Wickery Cliffs 2025, I'm pretty sure, and apple bobbing, which isn't my personal favorite, but hey, it is what it is. So obviously a lot of Wickery Cliffs has stayed the same. Some new things like the new sets and items and stuff, but obviously a lot of Wickery Cliffs has remained the same, which I like. I don't need Barbie changing it up completely to where it's unrecognizable. but obviously a few things here and there are different clearly. Now, I don't know if I'm completely missing everything in the overall appeal of Wickery Cliffs, like any other mini games or anything like that I'm missing. So let's move on to kind of the grievances or the things that I was having an issue with. I think because that there was a lot of people trying to join Wickery Cliffs at once, it was being very, very laggy. I literally couldn't join the regular campus 4 because of how many people were in there. So it kept like kicking me out. I had some lobby issues, and basically I just had to go to my private server because it was just too laggy. There was too many people. It kept kicking me out of the experience, and I was just like, isn't my internet? Am I the only one experiencing this? So I just want to put that out there because this may just be an internet issue, but usually this is never the case. Like, I didn't have an issue before, but it's the fact that now I'm suddenly having an issue with the servers and everything. It was just really interesting to me. So I just want to put that out there that it may just be me, but I was like, there's just no way that everything is glitchy, everything was laggy, and I'm just like, okay, maybe it's because there's a lot of people trying to join in Wickery Cliffs. Maybe there's just so many servers going on. Like, I don't know what the issue is going on with that, okay? But that's just the main grievance that I have with everything. Overall, I don't have any disappointments. I think what I'm a little angry about is the 7K boots, but honestly, I'm not even surprised because that's just how much the boots in this game are worth anyway. Like, they're either 77K, 80K. You already know how I feel about the boots prices, and I didn't say much about it because I'm just like, you've already heard me complain. But overall, I'm personally happy about this update. It still kind of sucks that we only get less than 10 days to really enjoy this update. And I mean, to a lot of people that may seem like enough time, but for many of us, that may seem like we're like low on time. I don't know. Like, I just feel like if Barbie brought back Wickery Cliffs in the middle of October rather than towards the very end, like the final stretch of October, I just feel like a lot of people would have joined and played a lot more then. And it's not to say that I wanted to rush Barbie in any way. She probably wanted this to be like the final surprise or something like that. And it was a surprise because I truly wasn't expecting it. I never thought I would see Wickery Cliffs again. It does kind of suck that we only get so much time with Wickery Cliffs before it has to leave for the year, but I'm just grateful that we even got Wickery Cliffs to begin with, because honestly, Barbie could have just left us with the Falling Leaves Festival and be done with it. But I'm glad that we're given the opportunity to come back to Wickery Cliffs, even if it's just a 1 year type of thing. I'm hoping that it's not, but this also, like I said in my last video, makes me excited to see what the winter update will be, even though we're kind of a little ways away from it. But I'm hoping that she'll consider rebringing back Snow Globe Summit or something like that, you know, just like the older realms, just revamped, obviously. And yeah, I think that's going to be my opinions. Let me know down below what you guys think of the new Wickery Cliffs, guys. I am truly so excited. Like, I might be on this game for a while. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because to be quite frank, I want to enjoy this experience as much as I possibly can before it has to leave. And if I'm forgetting anything, let me know down below, or anything that you noticed that I did notice or didn't talk about, because I feel like I'm missing a couple of things, but who knows. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye bye, everyone.